Today I'm a little confused and I'm a little concerned. First, I'll tell you why I'm confused. After the governor conditionally vetoed this bill, I had the opportunity, I wanted to see what the governor's recommendations were. I took a look at it, and then I pulled up the legislative history on this bill. And what I found was, and I pulled up the legislative history on December 11th, just a little while ago, and what I found is that, in fact, like other governors' conditional vetoes, when it came back to the Assembly, the legislature on November 9th, during a quorum call, asked for the bill to be amended in accordance with the governor's recommendations and sent back for second reading. So it appeared to me as if we were headed to a vote on the governor's recommended changes. Then I got the bill list and I saw the veto override. And I said, well, wait a minute. This thing had been sent back for concurrence with the governor's amendments. So I pulled up the legislative history again, and all of the notations in the legislative history on the actions on this bill are now missing. December 17th, it all shows that on November 9th, conditional veto received in the Assembly. The entire legislative record of what transpired on this bill previously is now gone. As long as I've been here, I never thought that a legislative history could be changed. And in speaking to OLS, they're not aware of whether or not this has ever happened before. So I'm really concerned that something that came in, as my colleague, Assemblywoman Munoz said, amended by the governor, recommended by the governor to make changes, to make the bill more stringent, to give more protections to those with domestic violence. It appeared to me to be headed in the right direction, and then all of a sudden the legislative history gets changed. I mean, think about it. What we're doing today is like deja vu all over again. I mean, we're taking a bill that was changed by the governor, sent back to us with more protections for those that are victims of domestic violence, and we're giving people false hope because we're not going to enact them. Why? Why? Why would we ever do that? Why wouldn't we want to give the victim of domestic violence the right to have an accelerated process on an application for a gun permit? Why wouldn't we want to increase the criminal penalties for victims of domestic violence from a 4th to a 3rd degree? Why? Why wouldn't we give the people that we represent greater protection? And why in the world would we have changed the legislative history to remove the fact that that's the track the bill was on? Again, I ask, why? Why wouldn't we want to give our residents greater protection than what we're doing today? And there's only one reason that I can think of, and that's to put it up for an override. And I said it the last time we were here, and I'll say it again. That's wrong. And the people in New Jersey are smarter than that. It's just wrong. Thanks, Speaker.